Would Diddy approve of another man doing what he did to Cassie to his daughters? I don't think so. So then it's like, so why would you do that to Cassie, Diddy? Like, he's psychotic and he's crazy. Let me see. I'll go over a few more comments here. Kim Porter, where did she go though? See, again, that's what I was saying. Again, Kim Porter was an ex-wife of his who just died from, what was it, ammonia or something? Or at least that's what they say. Like, I definitely think they got to reopen that case and dig a little bit deeper into that. So it's true, the Diddler has been diddling. So before I hop into his comment sections and surf through all the crazy comments that he's gotten and he deserves, I want to kind of give a brief overview or summary or commentary about this whole subject. First off, I kind of want to talk about literally just how crazy Diddy is. Now, I've never been someone to sort of pay attention to Diddy, but obviously since everything that's been going on, I've been kind of honing in on some things and looking at just how crazy of a person he is. When I saw the video that was released a few days ago of him literally beating Cassie, I was honestly appalled. I was like, because you have to look into the psyche of this. Like, imagine the kind of person you would have to be to do something like that to someone. Then you might ask yourself, okay, what did Cassie do? You know, what happened before the video started? But it's like, could she have done anything to bring that out of him? I mean, and even look at the closer details of the video. Cassie didn't even have on her shoes yet before she would escaped. She was trying to literally escape this man, and then you see this man charging down a hallway with a towel wrapped around his waist, and then literally just attack her from behind, kicks her like, you don't even do dogs like that, you don't even do animals like that, kicks her twice, then throws like a vase at her. This made me raise a brow, and it kind of puts everything around Diddy into perspective. You know the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire? Now I feel like with me, that kind of makes me look at everything around Diddy as like, okay, maybe there's some truth to this. You know, even back with the whole Tupac, Biggie, everything you've ever heard about him in the past over the years kind of makes you think, okay, maybe he was involved in these things. Like, I know the situation between his ex-wife, Kim Porter. Now I'm like, I think they should reopen this case because he might actually have something to do with her death. This man is crazy. Also, think about this. Think about being a family member of Cassie, right? His ex-girlfriend, the one that was beaten. Think about them watching that video. If you were Cassie's cousin, best friend, dad, mom, whoever, and you see that video, imagine how they must have felt to watch their daughter, friend, or cousin be beaten by this dude. I would want like the worst things to happen to Diddy. There's no way anyone should be treating anyone like that. It was just, I don't see how somebody could defend someone like Diddy. I don't see how his fan base, how you could defend something like that. I mean, and we're going to get to his comments or his comment section in a moment where no one is, but I know if you like go through Reddit and stuff, you'll have a stream of puffy defendants or whatever that want to defend him for X amount of reason. I don't know why you'd want to defend someone like that. And his apology, I'm not going to play the video because I'm pretty sure you've seen it by now. It's been going everywhere and it's just gross. But Diddy is one of these people where, and you can tell, I remember my mom made a comment about this a while ago when I was speaking to her. She said something to the effect of, and this was when like when Cassie first sued him a couple months back and everything got out and he like literally settled with her like the next day. But my mom, I remember her saying something like she never really cared for Diddy because she felt there was arrogance about him. And again, like I never paid attention to Diddy, so I never really thought about it until as I've started looking into him and watching interviews and things of that nature. He definitely does have a full of himself attitude. Like he's prideful. Like he enjoys being in the spotlight, being cherished and loved by people. You can kind of see that that's like his thing. Even down to the apology video that he did. Like he only did that apology video because he got caught. If that video of him beating Cassie never went out, you would have never gotten an apology. In fact, before then, he was posting things like the truth is going to come out. And the truth did come out. And we saw him for who he really is. So yeah, he's definitely not like let's say a Keanu Reeves, for example. Someone who, obviously everyone knows Keanu Reeves is an actor and he does his job, but he doesn't he's not full of himself. And this is shown from just random clips of Keanu all over the internet, him being on train stations and how nice he is. Like, he's not out to be in the limelight. You know, he's an actor and I'm sure he enjoys it, but he's not full of himself. He still treats people like they're actually human beings, unlike Diddy. So, yeah, Diddy is definitely full of himself and it shows. And it's gross that people who are rich and famous and who are in these positions get to this point to where they think they can just abuse people and get away with it. And maybe I think that works for a moment. It seems like it works, but then ultimately you end up getting caught. You know, it's like what's done in the dark is gonna come to the light eventually, right? So yeah, those are pretty much my thoughts on the Diddler. I think he's lame. I don't think you should be ever putting your hands on a woman. I mean, unless it's like a life or death situation, of course. But I mean, she was literally running away from him. I just don't see that there's anything that she can do to bring that out of him. There's a right way of handling things and clearly a wrong way of handling things. And he was clearly in the wrong in every way, shape, or form. If you defend Diddy, why are you defending Diddy? You know, when I watch these videos of Diddy allegedly hits Cassie, it's like, why are we using the word allegedly? We're literally watching him hit her, beat her. It's like there's nothing alleged about this situation. We watch on camera him beating her. So, yeah, from here on, we're going to go into his comments and see what these people have to say about him. Under his Instagram. Ooh. Okay, so we have, let me see. Someone says, for all those who insult me for my previous comment, if you are perfect. Wait, what? What is this person saying? We're going to ignore that one. Somebody says, are just sorry because the world saw it. Oh, I think they meant to say you're just sorry because the world saw it. If you are sorry, publicly offer an apology. Oh, yo, I think, hold on. This dude worded this extremely crazy, but something just popped into my head. Oh, it's leaving me. I was going to say something. Oh, somebody left a comment under some video. I don't know which video it was that I watched this, but it was about this whole Diddy situation. And somebody said, bro, like, Diddy out here giving us YouTube apologies. And I thought that was hilarious because I'm like, this is literally what YouTubers do when they apologize about some BS that they've done. They hop on the internet and they apologize. And most people would go to jail, you know, for silly stuff like that. But I know it's past the statute of limitations and I got to look more into that. I don't even know why we have that, but he actually can't go to jail for this. This was more of a thing to sort of really just get people to look at him in a terrible light. Like, this was more of a public thing for him. They know he can't go to jail because it happened so long ago, but now everyone knows how he is. And even, it's like this changes things for Diddy. And this really hurts him because we know that he enjoys people, we know that he enjoys being in the public eye. And he loves people pretty much kissing up to him, but that's not going to happen anymore because this is out. And I don't know if that, I think this taints his career as a whole. Let's say, for example, we never seen any video or anything of him again, and it was like 10 years later or something. I think people would still bring this up. I think he's a piece of trash. So, yeah. Yeah, somebody else says, you're only sorry you got caught, and that's the sad part. Very true. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. He only apologized because the video out. Shaking my head. Says you apologize for one thing out of the millions of things you've done to people over the years. And there's been a lot of stuff about Diddy over the years. And I'm telling you again, now that this video is out, I'm pretty sure people are going to be more prone to believe those things now, especially because of this video. Like, if he can do that, and that was on camera, right? And apparently he paid the hotel $50K so that it wouldn't come out, and it still came out. If he can do that on video, imagine what was going on behind closed doors when there's no video. And there's another weird video of him with Cassie from some time back, and nobody ever questioned it. Like, it wasn't a thing. And I don't even know if I want to show the video, but apparently he had Cassie. He was talking to Cassie, and she was covering herself in a blanket because she didn't want people to see her. And now I'm thinking it's probably because he was beating her. He was beating her, and he was recording it. But just crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Somebody said, "Am I invited to the party?" They don't want to go to no Diddy party. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be no more Diddy parties now. You called her a liar. Time did exactly what it was supposed to do, and you deserve every awful thing that's coming your way. I completely agree. I think it seems like he thinks that he can just make a video, right, and apologize, and I gave it to God, I repented, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, no, you have to still pay for that. Like, okay, God is going to forgive you because that's what he does. That's his thing. But you still have to pay the consequences of your actions. Now, if he was truly sorry, right, maybe he would go to jail or send himself to jail for things that he's done. You know, I don't think he's really sorry. Again, he just wants people he's just trying to get in the good graces of the public, which isn't going to happen. Because again, think about the type of person and the psyche you have to be in to do that to someone, to do that to a woman specifically, who's trying to run away from you. It says a lot about him and his character. All those people who say they forgive him. It didn't even happen to you. Would you still forgive him if he did that to your mom repeatedly for years? Yo, that's exactly kind of what I was saying. Like, imagine if you were related to Cassie or a good friend of her, you see that. I would be thinking, like, if that was my sister and I knew my sister was dating a guy like that and that information got out, I'll be pissed. There's no telling what I would do, to be honest with you. What else we got here? So how we go from these slanderous and heinous allegations, can I not say that, heinous allegations, to I'm sorry for my actions. Nah, bro, we don't believe you. You're just sorry the proof came out. Yeah, and I mean, if you go into his IG and you go into his comment section on his apology video, that's pretty much what people are saying. I mean, I can only imagine what happened to her after you dragged her back into the room. Oh man, I wasn't even thinking that. Wow, she probably got beat again. Honestly, she probably got it. Yeah, man. What I will say is I'm glad that she's not in that relationship anymore. In fact, she's dating someone else and she has a baby now. So she's in a whole different life. Thank God. So yeah, good for Cassie. You know, it's crazy. I wonder what, and he has a beautiful family too. Did he? Like, and he has daughters. He has like 4 daughters, I think. I'm like, I wonder what his daughters and his kids think of him, or if he even cares what they think of him. I mean, would Diddy approve of another man doing what he did to Cassie to his daughters? I don't think so. So then it's like, so why would you do that to Cassie, Diddy? Like, he's psychotic and he's crazy. Let me see. I'll go over a few more comments here. Kim Porter, where did she go though? See, again, that's what I was saying. Again, Kim Porter was an ex-wife of his who just died from, what was it, ammonia or something? Or at least that's what they say. Like, I definitely think they got to reopen that case and dig a little bit deeper into that. But yeah, this is sort of my whole commentary on Diddy. I'm going to do some other videos, but tell me what you guys think of this whole Diddy situation. Tell me what you guys think of Kim Porter, if you think they should reopen the case, or what else they should look into when it comes to Diddy, because he is twisted and he is psychotic. Especially after seeing that video, it really changed my whole outlook on him. So I'll leave that with you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.